Y'all know that one black guy in your life who just blames the white man for everything? Now, folks, Flacco is militant, all right? I'm Hotep as they come. So ain't no raccooning business going on over here, bro. But you can't tell me you don't know that one black guy in your life, bro, that if it rains, oh, the white man is up to no good. If he's driving and encounters too many red lights, Ifatunde or Rishatun, the white man, wants me to be late for work, bro. He blames the white man for everything that happens in his life, any inconvenience. Well, Kendrick Perkins is that black guy. First Take with Stephen A. and Kendrick Perkins, whenever these two are together, they have a contest for dog whistling and race baiting, bro. And usually it goes unchecked, but today, with no coincidence, the white man came on to check him about their race baiting, bro. This is hilarious, bro. Check this out, man.
Stephen A., I mean no offense to you, and I mean no offense to First Take, because I think this show is extremely valuable. It is an honor to be on this desk every day. It really is. But what we've just witnessed is the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly.
Yes, you did. Dog whistling racism is still implicating racism, bro. Ain't no difference. You want facts you did it, Kendrick? Here's the proof you did it.
When it comes down to guys winning MVP since 1990, it's only 3 guys that won the MVP that wasn't top 10 in scoring. Do you know who those 3 guys were?
Who were they?
Steve Nash, Jokic, and Dirk Nowitzki. No.
Dirk Nowitzki.
What do those guys have in common? I'll let it sit there and marinate. You think about it.
Herc, now you too big to be on television lying like this, man.
What you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts.
Now, if you know what assume and implied means, then I'll give you a pass, bro. But that right there is the direct implication of racism, right? You said, I'm going to let you say what Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, and Jokic got in common. Obviously, it's their skin tone. Obviously, you're implying that they won MVP because they were white. Now, let's be real. The Steve Nash MVP, come on. That's a black mark on the NBA. Shaq deserved that both times, right? But when you look at Dirk, bro, his team won like 68 games that year. I'm an Embiid guy. I think Embiid deserves at least one of them Jokic MVPs, but am I going to sit here and act like Jokic ain't deserve an MVP? Stop it, bro. But that's what a lot of these race baiters do, man. When they're confronted about their race baiting and when they're confronted to stand on logic and principle, they run and hide. Perk got offended, loud, and defensive because he got called out about his stupid take and couldn't really defend it. You even implying that the voters have somehow lowered the standards for white athletes, or the voters is giving undeserved award to white athletes because they're white makes no sense. I kind of wish that Perk had the courage to stand on his stupid point and actually try to explain how the NBA voters are racist. Because how do you explain how a very diverse group of people who was voted for more black MVPs than any other race, how they're racist and how they have an implicit bias towards white athletes? I would truly love for Perk to try to explain that.
Now, here's the thing when it comes down to the MVP conversation and why I say the goalpost move. It's because it was during the time in 2006 when Steve Nash won his second MVP, when he had a roster full, didn't have the best record in the league, and Kobe Bryant was averaging 31. And if you go and look at that 2006 roster that Kobe was playing with, which they finished number 7 in the Western Conference, which I don't understand how he did that with that team he had. No disrespect to those players, but it is what it is. How was he not winning it? Leading the league in scoring that year. So when it comes down to moving the goalposts for certain individuals to win it, again, this year in the Western Conference, so he's averaging triple-double. That's why he should be the clear-cut favorite. They wasn't the number 1 seed last year. They was actually the number 6 seed. One seed from being in the play-in tournament. So that's my whole thing. Is like, why we move the goalposts for certain people and then for others, we don't. So when I was trying to make a case 2 years ago for Chris Paul, when I was saying, hey, you know what? The Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul, same organization, same position, same results. Why is he not getting the love that Steve Nash was getting when he was in Phoenix for as the MVP candidate or winning being the MVP frontrunner? I'm just trying to say, Stephen A., am I missing something here?
It's like a fountain of logical fallacies, and he's leading us down to this fountain. And when we get to this fountain, he stick our head and dump it into the fountain. And then he says, oh, I ain't tell them to take a sip of water. I just dumped their head into the fountain of race baiting. I ain't tell them to take the bait.
But what we've just witnessed is the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts. I stated the facts. And you're not about to sit up.
We all know what you implied the other day. We all know what you implied just now. Hold on.
I stated it's the facts. It's the facts. It's the facts.
Okay.
Secondly, no one said that players don't stat pad. No one said that players aren't aware of their stats within a game. You're talking about Giannis doing it. That has nothing to do with Nikola Jokic. My point that I made the other day, which is a valid point and which I will stand by, is that Nikola Jokic does not care. What he cares about doesn't fit your narrative. So your narrative to discredit him somehow, to discredit what he's doing, it's not based in reality, Perk. And no one is disrespecting Giannis. No one is disrespecting Joel Embiid. Look, earlier in the season, you could have made an argument for Luka for MVP. You could have made an argument for Tatum. Right now, 65 games, with 17 to go, there's 3 guys you can make an argument for. And they all have valid arguments. Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic, they all have valid arguments. Nobody's discrediting them. What is the evidence? I want to know. Because this is what you do. You're implying something. You're saying something.
And there's no point in debating people like Kendrick Perkins, bro. Like, if you're a race baiting, if you're implying, if you're saying any take or any point that you can't stand on and you fleet away from that point fast as hell whenever somebody confronts you about it, there's no point in debating you because, like, we're not debating, right? Like, we're not debating anything because you don't believe in anything. If you're an Embiid fan and you think it's a travesty that Jokic is winning his 3rd MVP in a row and Embiid ain't got now one yet, then check out this other video here about how the NFL is also up to no good. I'm going to check you guys in this video, right? I'm going to see y'all soon.